and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm here with Marcella and Julia, and you might recognize the scenery of this video, which is we're in the car again. It's June 9, and a year ago today we posted a video of us drive with me that
shook things up.
No one's proud.
We were very different. So we're back here again with an update.
So in the last video, we weren't the nicest, but I feel like especially me, at the time, some of the things I said were true, but now I don't believe all of them, I guess. I could have been nicer about some of the things I said. There's been some maturing.
Even right after we posted the video, we were like,
that was a little me.
We got a few messages from people, and we were like, well, maybe we should do like an apology video or something. But yeah, she got a message, I got a message.
I didn't get no message.
People still ask us about some of the things we said to this day.
Yeah, they still like tease us about it.
Yeah. Some of the things I said, I don't stand by anymore.
Let's roll the clip.
Oh,
wait.
Oh, he's the hottest.
He is the hottest.
Yeah, and he's not even that cute to be doing that. Like, I'm so sorry.
He needs to
He
chill.
really like swore he was Playboy.
So we were thinking about a few topics of what to talk about in this video. We're gonna talk about like boys, but we don't want the whole video to be about boys so we don't seem like boy crazy.
I feel like you're the most interesting.
It's because the last video, the boy I talked about,
Hate is a strong word. I personally don't hate him.
This video, the boy I'm gonna be talking about, we won't be speaking down on him. We like him. He's probably the best one.
Oh!
Yeah.
So me and this boy started talking at around like the end of August. We were pretty serious. We spoke from like August to January. August 2020 to January this year. He basically didn't live near me, so it was like hard to see each other. The first time we saw each other was in January. So it was like a while of us talking and like not seeing each other, but we would FaceTime all the time, which I hated because I hate FaceTiming, and he wanted to FaceTime every day, and I was like, no, I don't want to FaceTime again. In general, he was a pretty good kid, but
he was a nice guy. Okay.
He's probably our favorite out of all the
He is our favorite.
out of the guys I've talked to. He was older, not older in the way like he thought he could control me. Let's just mention this, the boy we talked about in the last video and the boy I'm talking about now, they are the same age, even though the guy I talked about in the last video is a little bit older and he's a grade above this guy. The guy I'm talking about right now is much more like, I don't know, like mature, nicer. The other one was more like controlling, I guess. This one wasn't.
He was very wise, or he is very wise. Like,
Yeah.
he's really good at advice. And he made an effort to talk to us.
Yeah, the last one didn't
Get to
even
know
know
us.
their names. If I told him, he'd probably forget it.
He looked at me, walked the other way. I was like, I don't like you either.
But this one, he like added all of them on Snapchat. He's still friends with my guy best friend, and he still talks to all of us too.
Good guy.
Yeah, that is it.
For him.
For
On
him.
to the next.
This is gonna be interesting.
I just want to say the guy I talked about in the last video, we're on good terms now. We fixed the issue.
We were all pretty mean to him.
Yeah.
We apologize.
I apologize. We got over the problem.
Yeah.
We said it was immature.
At the time, I don't think it was an issue, but now that they're on better terms, we do apologize.
Because I found out I was going to have a class with him, and that kind of changed my perspective on things, and I realized I had to be mature and get over it because I don't hold grudges, and it was just holding me back if I didn't like forgive him.
Just to interrupt Marcella really quick, we're all gonna give like our status, like our relationship status.
Yeah.
What?
We can start off single,
Talking.
situationship,
El tóxico. Not mine.
Not mine.
Girl, yours invented the word.
We're just both prideful. That's it. That's not toxic.
The guy I'm talking to right now, we've talked before. There's history there, I guess. Out of like, even the guys I've dated, he's like guy I've liked the most. I even told my mom about him.
we approve.
Yeah. They like him. My mom likes him from what she's heard. And yeah, I have no complaints.
She ditched us this summer.
I'm still doing Hot Girl Summer. He can do Hot Girl Summer with me. He's a good guy. As Emma was saying before, she was talking to a guy from like August to January. I said that weird. Jan, whatever. And Julia was talking to the guy at the time, and I was talking to my guy at the time. And I think that's the only time this whole year, or like ever, that we've all been like in, you know.
Yeah.
We all had bays, I guess, at the same time.
Yeah.
So that was fun while it lasted.
So the guy that I'm what?
We just bully the guy. We're just not the nicest to the guy. We're not bullies.
This guy, I never knew who he was before quarantine. Guys, this is so embarrassing.
Me and Julia were in the same class, and it was like the first day that we saw him. And I was like, oh, this kid's cute, like he's new. We know him by something else, so I didn't really know like his name when I saw him. The first day they came over and I told Julia about him, we were like, oh my god, yeah, like he's new. And then later on we found out that that kid has been in the school for the longest. He just changed his haircut and we didn't know him by that name, so we were like, oh, that's who that is.
That's how I got to know him. So this guy and I just started snapping, and it was like it became an everyday thing. In the beginning he was so good, it was like so nice, and I was like, oh, like this is too good to be true. He's not cute. I think I should stop texting him. I was planning on to like just stop texting him, but for some reason he beat me to it, and he stopped texting me out of the blue, and I was very
enraged.
So.
She was enraged because who does that? Well, come on now. We were in 9th grade. Grow up. You can at least tell someone, hey, I'm not feeling this anymore, instead of ghosting them.
Okay, and somehow we ended up talking again, and the cycle just kept on repeating.
And toxico.
And it was just on and off for like 3 months. Oh, and also I mentioned that he was ugly and stuff, but I just said it to myself to try to move on, which didn't work because he's not ugly. You guys need to shut up. Shut up.
We didn't say anything, did we?
So he was posting things that are like worthy of getting jealous over, and I just don't go out, so he has nothing to be jealous of. So I decided to go out, and then I posted a post similar to what he posted.
No, it wasn't even that bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he would post things that made me question if they were just friends. I posted with someone who was just a friend. I don't understand why he got jealous. Like, the guy's even cuter than him.
But the whole point of the post was to make him mad.
Yeah, but
But it wasn't something someone would get mad over.
it's just giving him a taste of his own medicine, but not the exact medicine.
Yeah.
Like a medicine that tastes good.
It was her showing someone else. All she was doing was, woo! That's all you could hear Julia saying. And someone got a little angry.
Whatever. I woke up the next morning.
We were all together.
It was a sleepover.
And he texted me, and he was clearly mad. Like, oh, like, what's wrong? Then he didn't respond. And when I go to check my phone, because it's been quite some time that I didn't hear back from him, and then it says pending. When it said pending, I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. I did both. Well, no, I didn't cry. After pending, I got not on pending anymore. And while I was on pending, I didn't cry. I didn't care. I cared like the day that it happened, but then I was fine. Then he did decide to add me back. Well, then we saw each other in school. This is another thing. We've never met each other. The only times we've seen each other is when we have to go to school this year, and we completely ignore each other. And it's so weird, but it's so funny at the same time. So whatever, we just saw each other in school, and we completely ignored each other, pretended like there were any other person. He was so sus, and with his little friends. And right now, we're not on speaking terms again. I just thought of this. So there was this one time that I really was crying, and he laughed. So I no longer told him when I was crying anymore. First of all, I don't even know why I told him I was crying to begin with.
Well, yeah, like if you tell a guy you're crying, you'd expect them to comfort you.
Yeah, I didn't tell him I was crying. I'm like, I'm crying, there's tears down my face. But he saw that I was crying. Whatever. So after he laughed, I'm like, okay, period. I'll no longer be sad.
They also sent each other pictures of their toes when they were mad at each other.
No, he never sent me a foot pic back. Yeah, I didn't want one. But match the energy, hello.
But they're for lifers.
Situationship, like we said.
And we're not on speaking terms. We're not on speaking terms anymore. and I don't think we're gonna be on speaking terms until like at least school starts again. And Emma asked me, what is it about him that you like? And I had no response.
Because I had to ask her, like, she really likes this boy, and then I'm like, well, I mean, she hasn't told me anything that's like, oh, like, I understand why you like him. Like, Marcella's told me things that her boyfriend, her bae has said, and I'm like, oh, like, yeah, I can see why you like him. But every time Julia says something, I'm like, Julia, I don't understand. So one day I was like, Julia, tell me what you like about him. And she was like,
I was really trying.
She was like, let me think for a second. The second took the whole day. I never got a response. Okay, so next topic is gonna be about school and like how we've been doing school. So we started in August and we just finished today, actually June 9. So we're finally sophomores. And we did the whole school year on Zoom, which was so sad. We didn't even have a first day of high school, and we didn't get the full freshman experience. We saw everyone in our grade for the first time in a while when we went to go take the FSA, our writing FSA. And we went to the mall after because a lot of people like just walk to the mall after because it's like really close. So we went, and that was like our first time going all together. I don't know why we wanted to go. We just wanted to see like everyone else after school. And since we usually take the FSA and we're in school when we do it, we usually take the FSA and just continue with our day, go to our classes, go to lunch. But we were in the same room the whole day, so we didn't get to see anyone besides the people that were in our room. So we wanted to go to the mall after to like see everyone else and talk to them. And when we went, we were like really hyper, I'd say, because we were like, oh my god, look at this person, like they've changed so much. And like, oh my god, look at those two people together, what are they doing? And then we all left together to my house after, and we talked about like everything that happened in our rooms at the mall. So yeah, it was kind of weird.
It was weird seeing everyone and how they've changed. People changing their hair colors. The guys are like 6 feet tall now.
Their voice is deeper.
I got to see the guy. I wasn't talking to him at the time, but I got to see him for the first time in a year. We didn't say hi though because we weren't really on speaking terms.
Okay, I was thinking about this before we started the video. I want to say like all of our pet peeves in guys.
And like turn-offs.
Turn-ons?
I guess. We'll start with turn-offs. There's a lot of things because the guys that I usually text, everything they do is annoying. So it's like there's nothing good and then everything they do is annoying. So there's more like turn-offs than like turn-ons, like good things. But I'd say like the biggest like pet peeve in a guy is when they like take long to respond. Like it used to be a thing in middle school, like don't respond too quick, like that shows that you're interested. But now it's like so stupid. I respond to people very quickly, and if I don't respond to you, don't even the one who doesn't answer my FaceTime calls ever. If I take long to respond to you, it's because I'm actually doing something and I'm not leaving you undelivered on purpose. And you can literally go to my Snapchat and I open all my messages. I have no like snaps unopened. Yeah, I hate being left undelivered.
I have a few turn-offs, but not because of things that have happened to me. Like things that have happened to Emma mostly, because all the guys she's talked to, they just really...
They're really immature.
They're the immature ones. So yeah, I guess a big thing for me is being immature. It just bothers me so much. I can't handle someone. I can't talk to someone that's immature. I like when a guy knows how to like communicate. Like if they don't like something I did or something's wrong, like I prefer them to ask me, be straight up, than just like hide their feelings. Even though that's kind of, I feel like, a normal thing for people to do. Sometimes you just hide your feelings to protect yourself, I guess. But I feel like being vulnerable when you're talking to someone is a very important thing. Even as much as you may hate it, it's important. And if someone can't be vulnerable with you when you're trying to be like that with them, then that's annoying. And a guy that is just they don't take things seriously, I guess. Like they're not looking for...
I always tell them, like, I don't think we're the problem, which might sound like conceited. I just don't think the guys right now want a relationship. Like, girls always are like, oh, I would want a boyfriend right now. Like, oh, that's cute. But I feel like the guys right now see no point in it. Like, oh, we're still freshmen or sophomores now. And they're like, I don't see no point in it. But when we get to senior year, they're gonna be like, oh, well, I need a girlfriend now. And that's when they're gonna realize.
Yeah, but my main thing I would say is just someone who's immature. I can't stand that. Yeah, I feel like that's my biggest turn off, and just not taking things seriously. Like, it's good to not take everything seriously, because then you're just gonna be a mad person all the time.
Yeah.
But if you don't take anything seriously, then it's like a problem and it's annoying.
Agreed on everything she just said.
Guys that are so gross.
Gotta
Guys that sexualize
specify.
everything is disgusting. I hate that.
When they make everything sexual,
Yeah,
then you're annoying.
it's annoying. Asking for anything, just don't ask. It's disgusting.
We're not the girls.
Not the people.
We're not the ones.
Guys who have poor hygiene, just don't get a haircut.
Don't
I
trim
can
the
tell they
mustaches.
stink through the picture.
Okay, I wanted to say something about the delivered thing again. I forgot to mention something. So, leaving someone undelivered. 101.
Like,
I have some people undelivered, but it's like
it
people.
just depends on the person.
But like sometimes people leave me undelivered, and I know they're doing it on purpose because I know they do nothing all day. Like, what's going through their head when they're purposely leaving me undelivered? But leaving someone undelivered is just gonna make them uninterested.
And it's so rude.
Like, oh, you're just gonna leave me undelivered? Then I'll go text someone else. Are we gonna do turn-ons? Like, what do you like that a guy does?
Having good hygiene is just a must. A guy that knows what he wants. He's not playing games. He's very straight up. Also a guy that gives me a run for my money. I can't.
Okay, perfect.
When I like a person, I'm not necessarily like, oh, like the sweetest to them. That doesn't mean I'm mean to them either, though. But I do like to bother them, I guess, a little, like tease them. I feel like is the correct word. Like, if they can also have that same energy, if they can match my energy, I think that's really attractive.
I don't know. When you respond quick. I like when a guy genuinely cares about what you're talking about. Like, when someone asks me how my day is, I wonder, like, do you really care? Or are you just asking this because it's like the normal thing to ask?
Yeah.
Like, how was your day? Like, the other day I was asked how was your day, and the person that asked me, I was like, I don't think they really care. And then I was asked by someone else, are you okay? And I can tell they genuinely cared. So it's just like, I don't know, when someone genuinely cares about what you're talking about, like a conversation you're having even, yeah, I like that.
That they're genuinely interested in what you have to say.
Yeah.
Guys
good.
took mine.
Okay, so Julia agrees on ours.
Oh my god, that's
I
weird. I feel like
guess.
this year we weren't as petty.
Well, it's because we didn't go to school. Next year, stay tuned for the update. We'll be in school again for sure because we're going back. So there's gonna be a lot more because like school is just more exciting. Seeing people in person, having school crushes, fights, drama. It's just gonna be better next year. But I think we still made the best of it even though we didn't go to school.
A lot has happened. We just obviously aren't going to talk about everything.
So that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video, and stay tuned for next year when we come out for the next update because I'm sure it will be better. So yeah, bye guys.
Mwah.